Good morning. Welcome back to Knieskoppsheim. Yeah. My mic is picking up something it shouldn't. Probably the fan behind me, to be honest. Yeah, it's quite warm here at the moment. Well, it is for me anyway. I don't like the heat. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off because I was on Attingham Park. There we go. So, plan for this morning, now that we are in April, is we need to head back up to the main farm, the arable farm if you will, and grab the tractor and a planter and then head up to the top field. I can't remember what number that top field is now. Oh, let me just pull over here for a second. So, this way. So we got the oilseed in field 32. You saw me get the oilseed in 15. We have sunflowers in 17. Grass is growing in field 1. Field 51 and 50 are both got oilseed. Field 42 and 43 I didn't get around to oilseed in those two, unfortunately. So it is what it is. So the plan for this episode is to get corn in 32 and 15, and then so we can maybe get soy in here and something in here. We're gonna need straw. So maybe what can we plant? Oat. It may be oats. But let's head up to the main farm. I have decided, and please tell me if you don't like the idea, that my Pulsine series has now come to an end, and I actually like not a good driving this thing. I actually like the free play type, like a live stream without the live stream type chit chat type. Let's just play for 40 minutes and just waffle on. It's easier for me. It's easier for editing. It's easier for my general mental health. So yeah. So I'm thinking I might do a bit of that in here, and again I might not, depends what mood I'm in. That's the plan. I like a bit of a little bit of shenanigans. Scooch this in here, there we go. So was our I locked everything up last night, didn't I? Was our planter directorial? I can't remember. That's this game. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Planters, no. I'm pretty sure our seeder is, which means we need to cultivate, which means we need this can. Where did I put all the tractors? Don't tell me I left them up at the pig farm. Nope. That's all trailers. That's my windrower and my tedder. There they are. Well, this guy's still got the subsoil. That's what we use to plant the oilseed with. So if we get this guy, and then should we get this guy on the cultivator on the disc? So we get this guy on the disc. Woo. There we go. I didn't think I was going to make it through there for a second. It's all good. Then we get this guy on the disc. Right. Fold that up. I can't get out with it like that. Am I going to need the weight on the front? I don't think I've got a weight on here, have I? No. There's a weight in the shed, but someone's left the landy in the way. Two guesses who that bright spark was. Me! Such an idiot. Alright. There we go. I never had any comments on here in regards to a vehicle for FS that was more location appropriate, so we're sticking with Landy, clearly. That's the way you guys wanted it. Right, so what we'll do, we'll give this a bit of a rinse off, because this wasn't rinsed off after I did the field prep type thing. You know, I did the setup before I brought you guys in, so I can get through to March. And yeah. Right. Let's jump out here for a second. I think we'll start up at the top. I think that's the plan. So it'd be so nice if Giants implemented the Logitech steering wheels and stuff for Xbox. I see that PlayStation a little while ago, they had their update to allow Thrustmaster steering wheels and this, that, and the rest of it. But as of yet, still nothing for us Xbox guys, which is ever so slightly annoying. This is our field. Let's get this unfolded. There we go. I'm lowering down the weight. I want to lower down that. There we go. Now we scooch into here and we go across. Add the grass back in. I don't know why grass just randomly disappears. Let me turn that one on, and then turn that one off. I think that started to add a fertilization state for me. Yes. Right, don't get too close to the trees. There we go, we're all good. We're all good. It's all good. Yeah, I was talking to a buddy about this series, and because I started with money, I started with some half decent equipment, and it's a bit different for what I generally do. To be honest, I feel like I'm cheating. It doesn't feel like I should be playing like this. I should have worked up to all this. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking about doing some sort of survival. I haven't done a survival from nothing. I mean, I did start the Iowa Plains challenge by Rusty Money, which you guys can find on Farming Simulator Facebook group. If you just search the YouTubes for Rusty Money, and on his YouTube there is links to all manner of challenges, and yeah, he does a lot. I'm not sure how that guy's brain works, but he yeah, he can just look at a mod map and go, I know a challenge for that, and it just, yeah, he's so good. I had to team up with AgTech Farmer Gaming to to do my Carpathian animals only challenge. That is still ongoing. Mr. Hector has said there's an update for the crossplay one, and it won't require an update. But as much as I want to believe him, I've already put in 60-70 hours on that map. What with one thing and another, and I don't particularly want to have to do it again. So it's on hold, and if the update, well, when the update because he hasn't put a date for the update yet, and there's nothing on Giants to say that he submitted it that I can find. I may be wrong. So yeah, so that's on hold just in case that he's tricked me. There now should be a fertilised state all the way around. Look at that. I'm thinking one more headland, and then I'm going to get a worker on this, and then we'll jump down to, I'm not sure what we're going to jump down to, one of the fence. Animals are still good for today, so haven't got to worry about feeding them at the moment. Yeah, we need to get the we can get the other drill with the soybean or something, or the oats down in 50 and 51. We'll get those drilled. The field opposite the farm, it's going to be more corn. We need a field for corn for the animals, so the cows and the pigs on this particular Let's Play are running corn. I know, right? I'm on console and I'm running corn for cows. The TMR mixing station thing that I decided to go for the cows actually requires corn rather than mineral feed. So yeah, I've gone for corn. Would you Adam and Eve it? Need a bit of something different, right? So that's where we're at with that. So I need 2 fields of corn, one for silage, because we have a chopper. Ooh, excited. Yeah, we have a chopper for the corn, for the silage. Have you seen the size of the silage clamp on this map? It's the I can't remember what it's called. Silage pit, newfangled silage pit. It's called something like that, and yeah, it's absolutely massive. I'm not entirely sure if I, planted corn in every field or grass in every field on this map, that there would be enough to fill the silage pits. Right, line that up, drop that down, and then I'm hoping if I start the worker about here, he should just catch the edge of that and give me a nice straight edge. I know it's a little bit wasteful, but yeah. But at least when he comes back down, he's got a nice straight edge to follow. Don't hit the tree. Are you gonna go far enough up? I can't. I don't think you've gone far enough up. You've missed a bit. Did he miss a bit? I don't know. So let's jump out and see what he's doing. You are not blocked. No, he's good to go. Right, so that's that doing its thing. And then if we jump into what we got here, the Orion. That's the thing. I want this one. Oh, I don't want that. I do want the fence. Let's open this door. We'll drive through. And we need the cedar. So this is the newfangled silage bit. I mean, look at the size of this console. This is that's gonna take some filling, isn't it, eh? Let's be honest, that's gonna take some filling. You might have noticed that our corn production is underway. We have three boxes of the corn. That middle one, oh, it's that one's not quite full. It is full. Oh, look! Oh, it's bouncing between that and that, isn't it? Silliness. I just realised I've left those on. I was looking at Okrug. Homfeld. I was looking at that to do some sort of survival challenge type dealio on. But unfortunately, you start with equipment regardless of what game mode you're on, which is ever so slightly annoying. Now, what is the chances of this actually filling up this time? You know what I reckon it's going to be? 0. It just doesn't want to fill, does it? I mean, the seeds. Where does the fertilizer actually go? It doesn't appear to have anywhere to put the fertilizer. Does the base game one have... Where was it? Where's it on here? Seeders. Seeds and fertilizer. Seeders. Just seeds. And the front box has got the fertilizer. Did I put any fertilizer in here? No, silos empty. Let's grab this guy. Not sure if this is going to work, but drop that down. Yeah, this is our little shunting tractor for the yard. I can put a little bit of fertilizer in here. Loads. Can I dump it in here? Yes, I can. So let's dump that in there. I was considering using the production shed thing that I've got on Attingham. Let's see if that would make a difference. Right, let's back it up over here. I'm sure I put fertilizer in this last episode, I'm sure I did. Did I not? I don't think this takes fertilizer. I really don't think this takes fertilizer. I think that's full of turnips. If I empty that, can I get fertilizer in it now? No. It can't take fertilizer, surely. I think they is full of turnips. In the nicest possible way. It's not. It doesn't take it. I'm convinced it doesn't take it. So I turned the Kubota off. Yes, I did. You know what that means, don't you? That means we're going to have to drop the front weight and go and buy the front box. So we can put fertilizer in it. Although that being said, I got the front box for the Vaderstad in here, and I couldn't get that to fill with fertilizer from that thingy over there either. So who knows? Who knows? It's really light on the front now. I should have brought the weight with me. Left it at the store or something. Right, let's go grab this. We put my beacons on. Let's go grab this front box. I don't know why it says I can add fertiliser if I can't get any fertiliser in it. Although I am tempted to just sell this and buy a different one, in fairness. So yeah, the reason I kept it is because it does seeds and fertiliser, and the amount of seed is higher. But clearly someone is full of turnips, because you can't. There's nowhere for fertiliser to go. There's a bag of fertiliser. Can I fill it from here? Well, that's opened. Where is this fertiliser going, and why can't I put it in from somewhere else? Oh, that's bonkers. That is proper bonkers. So I can put fertiliser in it. But I have to buy a big bag. 18 grand for that. I'm going to lead it now, aren't I? And then we'll put some more fertiliser in it. We'll use the rest of that bag up. That'll save me leaving it at the store for much anymore. Leaving it at the store for much longer. Although this won't connect to that one. Now it just looks silly. Darn and dag nabbit. Now it just looks silly because the pipe hasn't connected. Seriously? What is the world coming to? I did notice that our worker has finished. I still might swap that rear one out for the base game one, because yeah, I can. Right. Now, let's have a quick look on here. This guy should have finished. Let's go with these stones. Yep, and we have a full doohickey of stage 1 fertiliser. If I drop this down here, I thought that was a power harrow, and you're supposed to be power harrowing. Is that not a power harrow? Can I not harrow with that and cultivate that in? Let's lower that down. Detach that. Drive forward. Turn it on. Yes, it does. That is a power harrow, and it is power harrowing. Connect it to that. I've changed fruits. Oats is growing. Okay, so if you look at the top, I have to turn on the harrow, which then subsequently turns on the seeder. Where if I have it on the seeder and turn that one on first, it doesn't harrow. And we've stopped harrowing again. Or I've just done something wrong. So it will harrow, or it will seed, but it won't direct drill. Well, that's just bonkers. As luck would have it, the store is just here. I think I own this store. Well, the land it's on, as part of the periphery. Yeah, I said periphery. As part of the periphery, I own the store. Let's stop this guy here. We'll unload that, and we'll unload that, and We'll unload that. Right. Let's stick this over here. I thought if that was a power harrow that would direct drill. So let's repair, repaint, sell, repair, repaint, sell, and we'll just sell that. What do I have installed that's direct drill? Seeders. We got that kiln. It's only a metre shorter than that one. 42 grand. Wow. That one's not direct drill either, is it? No. That one is for 109. Horse. That's 104. Oh, I like that. Oh, do I want all those wheels on there? No. I'm gonna grab that, you know. Oh, actually, it does do both. I prefer that ladder. Don't need the wheels. I'm gonna grab that. And then we'll get that filled back up. So money is down. Oh, crumbles. Right. Let's get this guy. I haven't even started planting the seeds. Planting anything. I've got a little bit of oats planted, I suppose. Oats. Where are these bags? I just fill up from there? That'll do. Right, so let's hop to this guy while that's filling that one up. You've missed a bit. Yep. Oink. I'll get it, don't worry. There we go. Nothing else? Doesn't look like it. So I want to try something. I've never tried this. Field work. Target field is 15. So let's select a target. Did I not do that right? Create a job. Field work. Target position is here. Start job. Now, will it drive there and then just start doing its thing? Or is it going to try and drive through the trees? Road, get up back on the road. On the road. You're going to drive straight into that tree, aren't you? Do you even know where you're going, bud? You're going to go cross country. Right, that's... He's back on the road. I'm not entirely sure he knows where he's going. But let's jump back into this guy. I'm assuming this is going to be able to pull this. I imagine so. It's got some berries in it, eh? Let's get these seeds in. So this should direct drill. If we may switch our plant around as well. Have I got this in one button? So that's the cedar, that's the horse. That's up here somewhere. Pronto 9, that's just a thing. Do I have a horse planter? No, this is the one I went for, and I'm kind of regretting it. I got the Converneland. It's about the same sort of size. We may swap it out for the Converneland. What's ours worth? 50 grand. And that's going to cost us 90. Oh, if I buy this, I don't need it. I wouldn't have needed to cultivate. Oh well, how's this guy doing? I think he's doing it. I think he's driven from the other field. We'll go and check in a bit. Let's get these oats in. Let's get these oats in. Time's a checking. You will notice that my allergies have eased off today. Now there's a reason for that. I've stopped taking my allergy stuff. And I bought an over-the-counter sinusitis spray. Now, my eyes are still twitching like a trooper. And I still feel terrible. But, that being said, it's cleared my nose. And I'm not sat here gagging on God knows what. So, in that respect, whoop whoop. This is working. This is working. Let's get oats in here. And then we'll switch out our planter. You never know, this might actually fill from our silo. Which is the whole point of having the silo. Just throwing that out there. And we haven't been able to use it. So, yeah. If you can hear that horrible clanging noise, I do apologise. Our refuge collection personnel are picking up the dustbins outside. So, yeah. So this works well. I'm trying to hire a worker rather than lower it down, but you know, I've got a habit of doing silly things like that. This is why I can't do a no worker challenge, because you know I constantly have worker wages for a couple of quid here and a couple of quid there where I've hired a worker, and people are like, worker? Yeah, no. It's just muggins here. Rather than lowering it down, I'm hiring a worker. So yeah, I've got a habit of hitting the well, on Xbox it's B. I think it's square. I want to say it's square on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. X is the same. X is A. Y is triangle. My X is, what would be circle, and then my B is square. I'm pretty sure that's how it rolls. Pretty sure that that's how it works. I could be completely wrong. I haven't played PlayStation for, well, since the original PlayStation came out, and then not long after that the Xbox came out. Being a PC guy, it was a no-brainer. I switched straight to Xbox. Microsoft, right? Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I mean, I like some of the features on PlayStation, don't get me wrong. Sony have done a fantastic job with their PlayStation products. And their ability to edit, their ability to record their voiceover, their ability to, you know, stream it's bang on. Let's be honest. It is, for what they get, it's really good. Which is why a lot of content creators that play on console play on PlayStation, because it's just a darn sight easier. Whereas us Xbox guys, we get the capacity to record for 1 minute, and after that 1 minute it cuts off, unless of course you attach a hard drive to your Xbox or you stream to Twitch. That is your two options. So Yeah, it is what it is. Right, I'm going to crack on and do this, but I'm going to mute my mic for a second, because if I don't, all you're going to hear is the binman shouting. Give me 2 seconds. They haven't gone, they're still sat outside. I think they're having a mother's meeting, so I'm just going to have to come back in. I didn't really want to stop recording and then start again, because you know when you get 5 minutes to record without the kids, or someone shouting, and you're like, I just need to get this done. I just need to get this done. Right, so, stop. This should now be fully fertilised. Look at that. Doesn't need rolling. We have a roller, right? We have a roller. Please tell me we have a roller. We're roller. Oh yeah, of course we do. We have the gutler. Where we have a roller. So that's the oats in. Let's check the mini map. This should be. It's a shame you can't turn rolling off, because it's an annoyance. If nothing else, it's just an annoyance. Fully fertilised. Where's our other field? You've missed an entire strip, you've missed this bit, and you missed this bit. We did catch a little bit from the edges. Right, let's go and sort him out. We'll take this back to the farm. That's what we do. We'll take this back to the farm. We will get the beacons on. We'll take this back. You see that tire squirrel? I'm so silly. We'll take this back. We'll grab we're gonna grab our planter. We'll grab our planter. We'll run that up to the store, and we'll get that switched out for the converterland. We'll then refill the converterland, and we'll head up to the top field. We'll get the corn drilled in the top field, and then I've just glanced at time. This is going to be a longer episode than I'd anticipated. I was aiming for about 40 minutes, and we're already at 38. So, but because it's easier for me, I don't mind doing it. And because I'm recording via a capture card directly to my PC, again, I don't mind doing it, because you know I haven't got to worry about, oh, I'm going to run out of time, I can't do this, I can't do that. I can just play. No, that's what the game's intended for. It's a game so that you can play and do what you want to do. Right, I'm just curious to see if I can fill this up. So is this seed fertilizer doohickey just not compatible with any of the seeders I've purchased? Is that what we're saying? I can see the fertilizer in there. Why is it not picking it up? Oh, it has. Oh, I missed it. Oh, silliness. Well, at least I know that's working. And then this guy, we know works. There we go. Right. So we'll drop this here. Get those beacons off for a second. The issue I got with this going in here is the dual wheels on the back. Now this was originally designed, that's the wrong word. The original reason I had duals on the back of here was for ploughing, because we got a traditional plough. So that's why we had the dualies on the back. And then, whoops, just, and then the class that's currently on the thingy, on the what's he on? Who knows what he's on? The same as me, clearly. The class that's on the disc, the original plan for that was for spraying, which is why he's got dual narrows and not standard duals. So that was the plan for that. And then when I was messing around, setting things up, scooching through time, fertilising this, that and that, this guy, he was originally designed for, yeah, for spraying, fertilising, hence the dual narrows. But I decided to get a second class so that we could spray with a smaller tractor, and it would just be a permanent spraying, fertilising tractor. And then the class became the rolling, mulching, seeding tractor. Because I played from April, no I didn't, I played through from August until March, and you guys have only seen March and now April. So yeah, let's repair, repaint, sell, repair, repaint, sell, repair that. And then we need to... Oh, yeah, I'm thinking, where is it? Where the planter's gone? I now don't own a planter, that's why it's gone. We got this guy. That's direct drill. There's only 25 grand. I haven't used it, not sure what it's going to be like. It's like a John Deere rip-off. They probably exist, don't get me wrong, they probably exist. I'm going to go... What's the seeding options one? Where's the one without the seeding option? This guy. There we go. Oh, right. Let's go and grab him. The good thing with this is because it's narrow, because it's got a transport hitch, is what I meant to say. It's not the end of the world when you transport it, if you will, between fields and farms. Already on the corn. That's always a bonus, right? I'm going down here. Yeah, so if any of you guys got any suggestions for a start from scratch survival type thing, hit me up, give me a shout. I'm indecisive whether to go down the tree route. I don't like trees. Now that I've said that, every man in his chihuahua's going to say, you know, something with trees in. No, I don't mind using a chainsaw and a tractor and a trailer, and that's fine. And I don't even mind using the big machinery to chop the trees down because they're all uniform sized. I've got no issue with that. Cranes, they don't work. Well, not for me anyway. Right, let's get this seed in here, and then get the fertilizer in here as well. Is it going to pick up all 3 bags? No, why would it? Why would it? Let's get closer to this one. There we go. That going to fill it? Yes, it is. And then we'll scooch over here. And we'll get those filled. This could do with a front box of some descript, couldn't it? Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Or some sort of seed auger type thing. Right. Beacons on. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing some sort of start from scratch type dealio, and then I was also thinking about doing some sort of in-cab type dealio. I don't use a lot of in-cab. I mean, I've been trying to add more in, for the simple fact being I don't generally do it. So, right, let's stop this here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somewhere about there. Do I unfold it first? Folding is not well, it's attached. So I drop that off there. Oh, am I going to need a weight for this? I haven't used this in so long. I'm probably going to need a weight, aren't I? Get that folded up. I did remember I needed to fold it. I just didn't remember that I needed the weight because I've left the weight back at the yard. Turn it on. Drop it down. Now, I've had issues since the 1.10 update where if I've planted corn or sunflowers, I've got a seedy texture. Not sure whether you guys are having the same issue or it's just me. There you go, seeded. Not planted, seeded. You see what I'm saying? Weirdness. All manner of weirdness. They fix one thing, they break something else. I mean, I got no issues with, you know, maybe it's because the only planting I've done has been on stubble. I don't know. I'm sure we had this issue before at one point. We had something very similar. I remember. Is what it is. Yeah, the front of this is ridiculously low. But yeah, if you guys got any ideas for maps or some sort of machinery I could use on said maps, I mean, if we're going to do like a sandbox type idea, hinterland, Avon Valley, no man's land, that sort of idea, what am I starting with, what sort of equipment do you want me to see or want to see me using, and all that good stuff. Oh, my phone's blinking away like a tree phone. I'm assuming it's the missus. Yeah, it's the missus. She's just on her lunch break. Well, a morning break, shall I call it? Her coffee break. So, yeah. The missus works her socks off, for those that don't know. She works in a primary school and she looks after children with, she does one-to-ones. And she looks after a lot of children who have disabilities, whether that be mental or physical. And that's what she does every day of the week. And then she comes home and looks after our 3 kids, 2 of which are autistic. So, yeah, hats off to her. She works her socks off. I mean, I get them all day, and in the evening, Muggins here gets 5 minutes, and he may farm. That's it. Or I hang out with my neighbour across the road. She's recently lost her husband, so yeah, I've been going over there having a coffee. So there we go. And I'm not using this to its fullest potential, but is what it is. Right, this video is now 15 minutes long, give or take. So I need to get this corn in the ground. I need to do the other field of corn once I've worked out what the worker's done or hasn't done, as the case may be. Can I scoot in there without hitting the tree? No, I cannot. I'm going to have to tidy this a little bit up this way. There we go. Bit of a headland down the bottom here. I know it's not very realistic driving around in circles, but is what it is. There we go. Right, I'm going to crack on with this corn, and yeah, so a quick look at the mini map, and we are fully, well, we will be fully fertilised. There's a section here, that's where the grass was, I think. Not entirely sure, but that hasn't done anything, does it? Right, I'll crack on with this corn, sort this guy out, and I shall see you in the next one, which may be in exactly the same place. So yeah, so as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment, each and every one of you, please. Take care, and I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers guys.